So Jay's back playing in the tree?
Yeah.
Look at these ravens, dude. On the top of this tree. They're huge. They're huge.
Good morning. We just got out of Lassen National Park. And we are back at the hitchhiking game. Last night we got the ride with that woman. She was from the UK, and she drove us all the way to Manzanita Lake, where we camped last night, and I liked her. She it was further than I thought it was. When we got to the campsite, and she said, like, goodbye, good luck, I just hugged her. I felt like I needed a hug. She was one that was going to provide me a hug, and she did. She was a nice lady, a very nice lady, and we just walked out to the road where we hopefully can get a hitch to Old Station or something. But before that, we went into a little museum they have here, and this is a cool park. Like, when I get back here, I'm gonna make sure I have enough time to spend here, because they have volcanic activity everywhere, like boiling lakes, and it was so cool. Like, okay, so here's another history lesson from me. Somewhere in the beginning of the 1900s, like 1913 or something, Lassen Peak had an eruption that destroyed a lot of the ground, and they had pictures of it, and I'm not really sure if this is a good history lesson, because that's pretty much all I have to say, but that means that the ground here is really alive, because they have volcanic stuff everywhere, and I wish we had time to see it all, but kind of need a car for that to drive around. But that's what I'm gonna do next time I'm here. So if you're interested in that, you should go to Lassen National Park, because it's a really cool place. But now we have to use our thumbs again and hitchhike. It's a long hitchhike, hopefully up to Seiad Valley. So it's probably not going to be today, so we might have another camping right next to the highway or something tonight. But that's okay. But yeah, see you along the way. Well, we made it to Reading, and we're stuck. We can't make it further because there are no rental cars, no trains, no buses. Well, there's a bus tonight, but that's it. So we're hiding out in the mall, trying to get some air conditioning because it's hot, and hope for the best. Oh, Las Manchester.
The Shoutmaster.
The Shoutmaster, we saw it.
Not Mount Shasta, Shoutmaster.
Shoutmaster. So we just made it to Seiad Valley. We realized that from Reading, getting a hitch would be very hard, because the highway that we were supposed to be on is a big highway and it's far from the trail. So if we're gonna stay under a bridge, which is what we were planning on, because it was hot. We would look like bums. We even went to a Safe Mart. We got some lunch, and they didn't have any place to be inside of the store, so we went outside the store and just sat in the shade, like right next to the wall, and had our dinner. We got kicked out. This lady, she was like a security guard. She came and said, "I know it's hot, but you're not allowed to sit here on the ground and eat. So can you please move away from the building?" I'm like, sure. I guess we're bums for real now. So we also looked at renting a car, but they didn't have any cars today, and it would be very expensive to get a car and drive up here. And we actually couldn't drive the whole way. We could drive to Eureka, and then we still had to hitchhike, so we didn't want to do that. Plus, then we had to stay in Reading and spend money on a hotel. So we got an Uber. We got this wonderful lady, Melody. She drove us up here, and it was still expensive, but when we split it on us three, it's okay for that mileage. So we are now in Seiad Valley, real close to the border of Oregon. And we actually passed, coming here, we did pass the Pacific Crest Trail, because the trail just went under the road. And when we passed that, I felt kind of sad. Like, I felt like, I wish I just walked here. But we're here now. There's nothing we can do about that. We were just too slow in the beginning, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. And we're gonna find a place. Apparently there's a place down by the river who has free camping, and it's a new place for this year, so I'm pretty excited for that one. And then tomorrow we're gonna get, the boys have resupply packages here, so we're gonna get the packages, and then we'll see when we head out if it's gonna be tomorrow or the day after, because it's getting out of Seiad Valley is a big climb. Like, I think it's more than 8 miles of climbing, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I will see you down at the camp. So we found our camp spot, and look what my wife is doing. First thing you took out was the sewing kit. What you doing?
Sewing this patch on my pack.
Yeah.
And
there's another one.
I just want to stay away from the mosquitoes.
That's nice.
Let me get that.
It is humid as F here. And mosquitoes.
The F stands for forests.
Yes.
Humid is forest.
But it's for free. So thank you.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
At the bottom of that hole, buried, there's some sort of, I think it's an antlion. And it shoots sand up like that so the thing will fall back into it and then it can bite.
Yeah. You made it.
Yeah, he made it out.
Put a stick in it. See if it...
If I can bait it.
Uh-huh.
Fuck's an antlion, dude?
Haha. That's weird. It works.